What up, what up, what up? Hey, it's Path of Exile 2. Here we too. On the menu today. I'm going to start today's stream by kind of fleshing out a leveling version of Twister Deadeye. Because I've already done it on Invoker. Got a very nice tree. It's a mobilitics guide and all that. But I don't have one for Deadeye, and I kind of already know what I'm doing with that. So I'm going to kind of copy, because this will eventually be a mobilitics guide. I'm kind of just gonna copy it, same format with like campaign start, progression atlas, progression early start, that sort of thing. Actually, it's supposed to have it set up this way. Okay, yeah. Campaign start, early campaign, campaign progression, late campaign. Yep. So we have Monk over there. And we have Ranger here. Already set up for the right one. There goes something like this. Let's see, I have 22 passives. 36, 51. Kind of going up 15-ish, 15 to 20 each time. Okay. Woo! Ah. I can make sure I see you guys. Wait, no! Wait, why did it do that? Stop it. Okay, there we go. All that campaign training camp is gonna go down the drain when they show Duelist. I mean, I'm not gonna play Duelist. I don't think. Unless it's Duelist Twister. What? 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 Oh my god. Alright. So I've pretty much determined this is absolutely the strongest first 13 passive points you can spend if you're league starting Twister. There is no better. Maybe these two instead of these two technically, but these two are just going to work out better in the long run. Yup. Okay, so it starts there. After that, there's a little bit of wiggle room, but I think with the new hail, it's best to go up here. Plus, rushing sprint is actually really smart and very convenient if we're already going up this way. Usually some mix match. Sometimes you need strength and intelligence. Okay, and this kicks in right as at the very end, right when you're this is exactly level 14. Apparently, even though I have 17. That's weird. Really? 17 points? Yeah, so this is level 14, I guess. I mean, it always is when I'm level 14. Just get barrage in, engage the first boss. Always beginning with the weapons swapping. And then this starts into Act 2. Finish that out. Pretty early in Act 2, get this. Probably leave it like this. Now the skills. Twister. Alright, so actually these do already need to be assigned. I think technically the best two combos probably Cold Attunement and Retreat, but it's way less confusing if you just go Retreat and Prolonged Duration. It's better in the long run anyway. Make small compromises to the guide. Weapons set. One to swap. Weapons set 1. Willing / stays at level 1. This is, oh, I mean, without exception, this is faster. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, rapid attacks 1. Rage 1. Okay. And this is Fangs of Frost. Ice Bite. And that's all it can be in Act 1. Not worth getting a second one. We'll have enough support gems probably anyway. Putting Frost Nexus on it with the first Tier 2 gem. Our Palace, hey man. Yeah, what's up guys? I see you in the chat. Obviously you can tell I see you. Who here is excited for PoE 2? Huh? Who's happy I'm finally streaming PoE 2? Anybody? I asked my PoE 1 viewing chat if they were anticipating swapping to PoE 1 to PoE 2, and they were all like, nope, we like PoE 1 better. So I need to hear some love from you guys here, otherwise, you know, I might just give up on this game. Just kidding, I'm not going to give up on this game. Not happening. Alright, let's see. You like both? Wow, that's like a unicorn status, like in both games. Oh, shit. Really? Our paw is super exciting? Okay. Okay, good. I will be better prepared for leveling Twister than ever before. I'm actually going to come out, some of you guys who are interested in Twister leveling, okay, so it's kind of interesting. I don't normally like lurk around in like racer streams and leveling streams and stuff, but I've been hanging out with a few streams of people who are, I guess, prominent racers. I didn't even know who they are until recently. A lot of people in the chat keep asking these other streamers who are very good at leveling and campaign racing and things like that. They keep asking them about Twister leveling. And basically they always get shut down by talking about how bad it is. Granted, I gather that it's not the best leveling skill. But I think I have a feeling I have some expertise to share. And I think I'll make some YouTube videos talking about how strong it is. Because one very interesting thing another interesting thing I did is I went and watched some YouTube videos of racers getting like either nearly or actually world-class campaign clear times, like under 4 hours. Guy that dies is one of the streamers I was hanging out with yesterday, and he was getting asked a lot of questions about Twister. And he was basically saying it's not good, because he apparently tried it, I guess. I think Twister, you have to actually be it's way higher skill cap on, like, if you're going to try to race with Twister, the skill cap's crazy high on it. I'm under the impression, because I observe what a player has to do to have a successful race with, like, demon form or whatever, or like contagion. It's so easy. It's like a joke. Or lightning arrow. It's like a joke. You just walking forward, pressing one button at a time. To actually, like, do really well with Twister, there's like 4 different buttons you gotta press, and you have to make a lot of micro decisions along the way. You gotta sprint past a lot of monsters without getting knocked over. You can't just, like, walk and attack at the same time. You basically just skipping everything until you have, like, 2 full screens of monsters, or at least a magic pack, and then you kill everything at once. And there's parry, and there's Fangs of Frost parry shenanigans going on. And there's, like, boss positioning going on and stuff. All the kinds of things you don't have to worry about with regular skills. It could be a big turnoff for players, but I observed what it looks like when players are playing this certain build, and I can see the light. Like, I see what my own character is capable of doing when I, have like good positioning or something. And people always memeing about Twister single target damage being bad. I'm here to tell you guys, when we break the ice, Twister single target damage is amazingly high early on in the campaign. So long as your weapon isn't garbage, it's unbelievably high. Because I can like look at world-class clears and see how fast they kill the boss. It's slower than Twister. Twister is higher single target than world-class campaign leveling skill. To me, the big rub on Twister is the problems. It's the issue of in between, like where you're like running and all that micro decisioning you have to make. Actually leveling with Twister, like, because you have to actually kind of stop and kill monsters with Twister, which is the part where you lose time. That's where you actually lose time. When you can just like press one button and walk and run and kind of dodge roll stuff, you're kind of moving and killing and leveling faster than you are with Twister in that sense. So to me, it's not single target. It's actually the in between where Twister struggles the most. Like, here's something that I do. Like, I get under leveled. I go like four levels under, and then in Act 2, you have the what is it, like the bone level or whatever. You get the guaranteed abyss. I get like 2 levels off the abyss. I actually stop and kill the entire abyss because it's so much XP, and I don't think most players are doing that because those monsters are kind of tanky, but it spawns so many monsters in one place that it's actually like super worth doing. The chilled ground, the parry, Fangs of Frost, chilled ground, just nuking everything, just standing your ground, monsters spawning in your face, continue casting right off the chilled ground. It's like super conducive to leveling with Twister, that exact mechanic. But you don't see very many moments like that in campaign leveling because you have to go. So there's a lot of like this, oh, I'm getting under leveled. Okay, I'm going to catch up a few levels with this abyss. Like that's kind of what I'm discovering a little bit. I'm not a racer, by the way. I've gotten a couple of 56-minute Twister campaign runs recently, which is honestly less impressive than I had like a 61-minute Twister campaign in 0.2 before Sprint was introduced in the game. That was actually more impressive than 55 of Sprint, but it got kind of weird because like Twister was actually whirling slash, disengage, dodge roll. It was like a 1-2-3 thing. It was actually really fast before Sprint, but Sprint kind of ruined it. Sprint indirectly elevated most other campaign skills and no, sorry, Act 1. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Act 1. Talking about Act 1. Act 1, sorry, misspoke. Don't kill me. Rapid casting. Okay. But I think this will be the first time that I actually do. I will post like an uncut and a narrated full, like Act 1 through 4, maybe interludes too, but I'm probably not going to do interludes because they're just going to go away next league. Probably. Well, actually, no, we'll probably still have the interlude next league, huh? Lame. Okay. Fangs of Frost. Parry. I didn't even learn about this until yesterday. Steadfast. What? Okay. Steadfast is actually really good for parry. What's up? Good morning, guys. Okay. So these are the gems. The order, if you want to hear the order, it's starts with Whirling Slash Rapid Attacks 1, followed by Twister Retreat 1, and then Twister Prolonged Duration 1, followed by Whirling Slash Rage 1, then Fangs of Frost Ice Bite, then Barrage Rapid Casting, then Parry Steadfast, and you're not going to get any more. You're probably not going to get any more than that in Act 1. I mean, I think that requires like 1 or 2 support gem random drops, unless you're like going out of your way and doing the quest stuff for it. I think I have like 4 or 5 guaranteed support gems with the typical clear. Depends on if you kill the boss in that one zone. I can't remember the name. Okay, not the mud burrow, but the other one. midway through the campaign, right before the cemetery. Alright, so I'm not going to mess with gear right now. Gear, you just go for all the flat damage and the speed that you can get. And then armor and evasion, or whatever, like literally whatever you can get outside of that. It's not that hard. Okay. I'm not going to worry about gear right now. Early campaign. Hit that copy. Early campaign. $36 points. We went from 22 to 36 to 51. 36, 15. Okay. Okay. Finish out with sprint. This is what Monk does. Monk already has a breakpoint in AoE and proc speed, but it's sorely lacking in damage, percent damage. The thing makes Deadeye great. It's so much damage right off the bat. It's damage, damage, speed, speed, damage, and proc speed, damage, 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 and then more damage up here. There's so much damage. It's so good in Act 1. Although I definitely like the Monk once it fleshes out a bit more, like a little bit beyond this point. It starts to feel pretty good. It's just a little lacking on percent damage. Yeah, I think with Monk, if I were to redo this, I'd probably go back sprint again. I started sprinting more. Well, actually, I don't know. Hollow Palm. Might just go Hollow Palm stuff with Monk anyway. I tried Hollow Palm stuff, but actually it's not as good. At least not when you're trying to go really fast. Okay, next is a couple of points here. Couple points here, more damage. This is just like free damage, basically. Not intelligence, bro. Did I try Hollow Palm with Thunder Fist gloves? No. I'm looking at leveling stuff. Can't get those gloves in leveling. I've only leveled with Hollow Palm. I've never done Hollow Palm in games. So I used to not go down here to get the sprint thing, but it's obviously worth getting all that movement speed for sprint. Even though you get a little bit later here on Dance with Death. We don't have enough attack speed, even with Tailwind, to run with Whirling Slash until you're at or above 5 attacks per second, which doesn't really happen until after Act 4. I noticed I had that. I actually had a kind of a comfortable amount of attack speed around the interludes. But that was with like a 22% IS 1.6 base spear, so I was with a pretty fast spear. But anyway. Yeah, I think that's early campaign. So early campaign, we'll copy, or wait a minute. The early campaign are still... This is like Act 2, basically. Which means you're still using all of that stuff, and Fangs of Frost is there. Now this will get Frost Nexus. Very important one here. Very important. This gets you Chill Ground a lot faster. It's a little bit tricky, though. Alright, so here... Something a lot of people probably don't know. We lost the Frostbolt, Chilled Ground, and we lost the what's it called? Frozen Locust chilled ground. The thing that saves Twister leveling in like the mid to late campaign is actually Freezing Mark. Freezing Mark's amazing. Just Freezing Mark, and so the rotation is like Freezing Mark an enemy as you're running up to it. Like 1 or 2 slaps with Fangs of Frost, it gets frozen. Chilled ground instantly. You have Ice Bite plus Freezing Mark. Percent is extra. You have a ton of percent of extra cold damage at that moment, and just Twister, just blow up everything. That's kind of the play in the mid and late campaign. It's pretty satisfying, actually. It starts to feel good to like kill trash mob. Up until that point, killing trash mobs is a little bit annoying with Twister, though. I don't know. Cooldown recovery? What is this? Tier 4? Jesus. Or tier 3? No, it doesn't work. I guess that actually just stays. Yeah, I don't really need that. So really the only thing that... Literally the only thing changed in Act 2 is Frost Nexus. You don't get anything else. I think. Yeah. I mean, you could put Prolonged Duration here, but... Are you popping out Twister for the love of Twister? Will you league start this? Nearly no matter is what is pushed out for 0.5. The latter, yeah. I will league start this nearly no matter. I like your wording there. Nearly no matter. I reserve the right to change my mind, but it's nearly no matter. Yup. So Act 2 is super simple as far as like support gems. You're not doing anything except adding Frost Nexus and Ice Bite. I believe it. What is Steadfast 2? That's like a tier 3? Okay. Oh, yeah, a lot of things change in Act 3, but mainly just upgrades. Skill effect duration here is best. Can't populate it that way. Okay. That's gear related. I'm not going to mess with it. Yeah, so that looks right there. Now, I actually liked this setup after... Oh, whoops. I gotta do this. Copy. What'd I call it? Campaign progression. Here we got 36, 51. Okay. Yeah, I should have actually gone to anticipation first there. Oh well. I did try out anticipation. It's just too far. It's too much of a sacrifice up there, and you can play it kind of differently where you're just not casting Twister quite as often with Salvo. There's too much power on the Deadeye side with so few points that you don't need to worry about that. Okay, I think we kick in that, and then these are doubled up. This is a lot of power here when you get this amount. 51. There's no point in going anything crit related, really. I thought about dropping this and switching it over to here. I don't know whether I want to just add these or swap these over to weapons at 2. Best part of PoE 2 League, I might be watching you build another Twister build. Yeah, that's pretty hype. Yeah, sure. Next move is down here. This is so strong. I've thought there's basically 3 choices from here. Either you go up and do this stuff here. You run way the hell up here and do all this. or you do all this. These are your three choices. I've tried all three. I think I like... The problem with going up this way is you don't hit a breakpoint with this AoE mod. But the reason why, especially the reason why I like this combo, if you have all the AoE points here, these three, plus these four, that is like 3% over the breakpoint. So that's going to be a nice way to get the breakpoint. Before with the monk, you took this instead. It only makes sense to take this if you're going up here anyway, but it's just so much traveling and it's just not worth it. There is some nice, really nice speed points right here, but... If you want to keep that single target damage high for bosses, you want to stick with the Deadeye's power. The Ranger's power on the tree. It's crazy how much of a power spike this three-wheel is here. At this point. I almost want to get it earlier. But I can't stomach the thought of getting this later. Like, not getting sprint is a mistake, I think, because of how much we're actually sprinting. We're not just dodge rolling, we're actually doing a lot of sprinting. If you're trying to go fast on Twister, you have to do long-term sprints a lot. And, I mean, this is... Because another way of doing this was, like, backdooring this all the way down here. It's like, you know, all this stuff here. And then you basically do this. And then you can do like other stuff like this and this. You can even do this and like holy shit, like you can get a lot of pretty cool stuff, but some of this stuff is a little bit redundant early, and it's still a little too much traveling. Yeah, I think I like this best. Okay, so 51. Extends, okay. So this is mid-campaign. And this is a lot of speed too, for Willing Set 1. They might introduce more sprint nodes too. You know the tree's gonna change again. They're always changing it every league. Now this is basically Act 3, and you go up to Rapid Attacks 3. You're now getting tier. Oh wait, no you don't. Sorry, this is tier 3 gems only. Right. Let's go back to Rapid Attacks 1. Oh, not as much stuff changed as I thought. Oops. Oh yeah. Basically based on my formatting. Well, if you can, bring it up. Ice Bite 2? Yeah, Ice Bite 2. Frost Nexus stays. Twister gets another gem. Prolongation 2. Retreat 2. And then we get Salvo. You get this in the very first zone in Act 3. Guaranteed. It starts to feel pretty good when you get these three together. That's good. This is fast. Nope. That stays. Charge? Something? Charge. Perpetual charge. There we go. This can get... I don't know, I just give the old one. I just throw the old gem on there. Doesn't matter much. You can put charge. You can do prolonged duration too if you want. I think I'll just leave it that way for now. Okay, that looks good. I'm just gonna assume that you only have one lesser jeweler at this point. You might get one or two in Act 2, but you're guaranteed one at the beginning of Act 3. Tier level 5, level 1. Oh, right, we get... Almost forgot about one. So Wind Dancer makes parry a little bit awkward to use, but it's so much better than... The Herald of Ice is basically useless. I was kind of surprised to see that, but it's actually true. It's pretty much useless. So, let's see. At this point, get Maim, tier 2. Wind Dancer still. Actually, I don't know. I don't really know off the top of my head what I would want for the second one. Things like Pin and Blind. Blind is still... There's not any point in Blind for this build. We put here, really. Pin isn't actually going to work. But the important thing here is Combat Frenzies comes in. Oh, yeah. This is the way you get Frenzy Charges. The only way to get Frenzy Charges early. Nonya's PoE1 comment. I've been rolling 2 currency mod maps with 2 Wisp Sacred Orbs drop quite often. I'm thinking the Wisp jack up the rarity of currency drops. Yes, I think they do. Yeah, we finally got that video out. I procrastinated a little bit, but it is out. The final, what is probably the final PoE1 video on YouTube for 3.28. Is now out. 100 maps done. It's like double maps. 20 Sacred Orbs, 2 locks dropping, no mirrors. But the results were pretty nice for that set with the Wisp Scarabs. Okay, so this concludes campaign progression. I'll get late campaign in here real quick. And we'll be done with this. Late. It's basically gonna be Act 4 and interludes. $70 points. Ooh, 70. I'm actually not 100% sure what doing with this will be like this. You don't really need the max frenzy yet. Doesn't really matter until you... Oh, I forgot something kind of important. Early campaign... Yeah. Okay, so campaign progression, we are going Deadeye. Yay. Alright, you didn't... I'm sure you didn't see this coming, but the first 2 ascendancy points is Tailwind. I know, big surprise. No way. If I just click it, this is automatic. Oh, nice. Alright, then this is actually pretty nice. Thought about going called shots early, but I think it's perfectly easy to just manually cast Freezing Mark. Twister again for 0.5. You know it. You know it. Now, I'm sponsored by Mobalytics for the first time, like, formally in 0.5. So, I think I'm just going to make the gold standard Twister leveling build, League Star build. It's pretty obvious to me that Deadeye is the winner there. Yeah, I did all this thing. Yeah, I think that's 62. Well, I guess. Why back to Deadeye? Because it's, again, it's like the gold standard ascendancy. Meaning it's like the least niche. It's by far the strongest one. It's basically the only one that's actually good at bossing in the end game. Without having to press a whole bunch of extra buttons or anything. Invoker was incredible, but it was, you know, it has some growing pains. Its League start tree is a little awkward with like AoE breakpoints and not getting much percent increased damage. It's bad at bossing early, pretty bad compared to Deadeye. Like, Deadeye is the easiest to use, strongest for bossing, just strongest generally speaking, fewest buttons that actually need pressed. Best for leveling, like, by far. Maybe Amazon might be pretty good for leveling too, but actually Deadeye is better than Amazon for leveling in the first few levels anyway, because these points actually do damage. Like, this point I think is way better, if I'm not mistaken. Not really any point in putting passives in there. Well, this is so annoying to me with like matching these up. Hmm. This really ought to be both. Because this affects how long the Ice Bite and Freezing Mark last. Ice Bite lasts like 9 seconds with this, and Freezing Mark lasts like 14 or something like that. It's pretty insane. That's like the whole duration between Twister casts, even with salvo, a slow salvo. Well, I did kind of think about doing this. This might actually be kind of smart. But these don't matter yet. I wonder if they're going to touch a lot of the ascendancies, change them up. Maybe. I don't think people are anticipating that much. They're expecting the endgame rework. The big one. I could drop, well, I can't even drop these 2 points. Could like just drop 1 point here? I don't know. Well, uh, this is a very strong tree here at this point. It's just, I'm like wrestling in my head with the timing of everything. Like right when I'm here, everything is matched up good. I'm wondering if maybe I can actually make that dexterity point like that. But then what does that give me? 2 points? For what? Here maybe? Kind of need the dexterity at this. I know that like you're constantly leveling up your Twister gem. Like I remember not having enough dex. If I didn't have any dex on gear, it's like constantly needing dexterity. Although if it's just Twister gem, I guess what you want Fangs of Frost Barrage and all that stuff leveled as well. So, this is 7. This is the equivalent of about 7% attack speed for 4 points. Not worth it. This is 5% skill speed for 3 points. A little bit of lightning damage, but probably not worth it. More attack speed there. Going up here is a big move next. Max frenzy charges will come in at some point, but I don't think they're really worth it unless they're not really worth it until you have call the shots and go and crit probably. Yeah, I don't know. Because otherwise you basically just relying on perpetual charge constantly proc to get any use out of that. I'm also not sure if I want to go all 3 with fervor and these in the end. Well, another reason why Deadeye is nice because you're actually really encouraged between like Tailwind and a few other things. You're really encouraged to go hard into evasion, and you can actually pull off Ghost Dance without needing any Energy Shield Leech. So you don't have to mess with like Soul Tether or the Energy Shield Leech gloves, which makes setting up the build a lot easier, working around it. So that one like Soul Tether is kind of an annoying item to use a little bit. With a monk, it made a lot of sense to use it on the monk early. But it's still, you know, one of those weird items that's kind of annoying or scary to use. There's more attack speed points down here too, but they're too far away. There's also these points. Actually, I forgot about these. I might... do that. Really thought about this. I've done this before. I actually want the freeze build up on weapon set 1 though. Kind of makes a lot more sense on both weapon sets. Actually, maybe it really does help to have freeze build up on. I think it honestly is pretty smart to do that. Because it would be like the difference between having to attack once or twice with Fangs of Frost in order to proc Chilled Ground, or twice instead of, or 2 or 3 times. You basically remove one attack necessary to freeze the ground. You also freeze things even more with Twister. In the past, I would always take these points. But no, I think I'm gonna... because these don't work with weapon set 1 anyway, in any case, and this is too far away. You probably have Ignite and Shock on the build anyway, so this is actually a lot of damage. But a lot of Twister damage is physical, not elemental too, so... these are pretty good later on as well. I think this is like the biggest cold pen. Wheel. Is it better to prioritize freezing, shocking early game, or pure damage? Well, pure damage generally, but if it's highly convenient to get freeze or shock, you should do it. Just trying to think. I might take this before even this wheel. I think it would be actually pretty smart to do that. It's one of those things with, like, on paper this is not worth taking, but in practice it actually is, because it saves so much time and will save deaths as well, based on how we have to play. Just that little bit of 30% freeze buildup on both weapon sets. And it really needs to be on both. 22, 36, 51. 653. Yeah. Later on, this can be pretty strong right here. This is 30% cold pen, which is pretty nice for bosses. I'm gonna set this way for now. This is okay. So this would come in right after this. You can choose whether you want to do these first or this. 36. 13. Well, I guess it's just gonna have to be mixed matched. So later on, this would go up here. Abyssal Lich is the best Twister build. Okay, well, play Abyssal Lich if you like. Do it. Wait, what? Where's... Where did these go? What? No. Oh, yeah. Maybe there. Hmm. It's like nowhere else to put these. 2 points. So I could make this weapons at 2 still only, and then have 4 weapons at 1 points. Oh, I could pull these, I guess. There's nothing good to do with the weapon set. Okay, 1 points, except, like, what, this? Doesn't really make any sense to do that. During campaign, when do you think Twister starts really doing damage-wise? Act 1. As long as your weapon isn't garbage, it's always great damage. I'll show you. I'm gonna do a playthrough of Act 1, maybe Act 2. Either just Act 1 today or maybe Act 1 and 2. I don't have a lot of time, actually. I gotta leave basically in 2 hours because I got a work day today. Ooh. This sort of thing drives me nuts because I want to keep it as straight as possible. Alright, so if I do this, and I have this. Roberto Verge, thanks for the sub. 3-month sub. Thank you, thank you. Accuracy could be kind of smart for weapon set 1. I don't know. Maybe this isn't terrible. Is this terrible? That's gonna be at best 8% attack speed at this stage. A 2% attack speed per node. With some accuracy. Well, okay, so hold on. There's also another option. Although this is a little bit cheeky. I might do this. So we have that. What if... do this... Ah. Well, it does line them up. Problem is... up here... it also lines up weapon set 1 and weapon set 2 attributes. Problem is now I gotta do that. And now it's off again. Honestly, you would want to take this with both weapon sets anyway. Starts here. Maybe I just kind of deal with that. Let it sit there like that. Can I do all this at once? Campaign is 70? Eee. 51, 70. Too much. I'm trying to make this beat for beat. Late campaign is basically the interludes. Kind of stretching this too much as it is. 53 for... it's like Act 3. Between Act 2 and Act 3. I really like this setup because this is a breakpoint in AoE. This is a lot of percent increase duration. This is a lot of projectile speed. And when you get your first grader, you have projectile speed 3, which is a huge damage and speed boost. Yeah, I don't know. I guess gonna have to work. Actually, I'm 36. Wait. Honestly, I might do this first. I might try this first. It's awkward in Act 2. You don't do enough cold damage. So it would really benefit in Act 2 to have this. Also, I mean, it's obviously smart to put the first 4 points rather than like travel, but like you could cancel out of these and grab Dance with Death. The more I do these campaign runs, the more I think maybe relying more heavily on sprint and less on like Dance with Death for speed purposes. It's very good, obviously, but you know, getting damage is so important in the very beginning. And then relying more on sprint speed is probably smarter. I think I might actually set it up this way. I mean, actually, it basically is this. Because this is literally the last. This is the bot. This is exactly the passive tree on the Act 1 boss kill. And then this is a lot of Act 2 right here. Most of Act 2. Also halfway contemplating getting this later and getting this first. The only problem is it's just too tough. I feel like, okay, so this is how many points? 7 points for this versus 7 points for that, basically, or 8 points for that. This is 9 points. Like, that is stronger than this, but I don't know, man. Like, not really. It kind of is, though. This one is sneaky good, actually. For 75% increased melee damage, the spears while surrounded is really, really good. In practical leveling gameplay. Like, that is actually up for a lot of the moments. Fifteen, 15, wow. Just trying to keep these kind of even. Because this is... Actually, Act 2... yeah, this goes into Act 3. This is kind of early Act 3 at this point. And then this is like late Act... Wait, actually, I guess... Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to... Hmm. I split it off early campaign and late. Because I kind of do need to set it up this way. I want to keep the same format I did last time. I liked it. A lot of traveling. This might confuse people. Do I go sprint or do I do this first? Yeah. There's also potentially this. But there's no real reason to do that until you have salvo. The perfect time to get prolonged assault would be right with salvo. That would be early act 3? Yeah. Hmm. 21 passive point. Let's leave it like this. Actually, I did think about doing it this way. That's not a bad idea. I could just hold off on this for a hot second. Actually, that kind of makes sense because then I can not do that. Yeah, that does kind of smooth it over if I do it, set it up this way. I kind of like that. Probably need a little bit more passives. That does line up the breakpoints. $72 passives, is that beyond the interludes? That'd be how many passives you have at like the very end of the interludes, right? Kind of see what I would do here. Well, chance to inflict elemental ailments. Eh, yeah. Not even possible. You think for a new player they should follow a build guide or just do it themselves? Oh, that very much depends on your like what you want out of the game. In PoE 2, you can get by a lot better than PoE 1 in respect to just jumping in. It's still a hard game to just jump into, but it's at least halfway reasonable. But if you don't want to muck about and you don't care as much about the journey as you do about the end, you want it to be a smooth experience, and you like studying well enough, yeah, you can. It's up to you, really. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna work for now. This is. Uh-oh, I need one more. Copy. Late. Can't leave that, I guess. Freeze in here. Innervate here? I don't even think it matters. Fog regulations. Pretty nice. I felt like it was worth it when I was using it in the interludes. It's kind of weird that, like, there's nothing, I guess, knockback. Not even, really. Spy, Frost Nexus. Casting 2. Oh. Oh, fuck. I'm on the wrong. Of course I am. I'm just gonna stay. Late campaign. Okay, there we go. Rapid attacks 2, rage 2. Treat 3 is 5. Okay. I want to learn as much as I can and be able to build cool builds I want. Okay, well then the whole study thing is for you. Should look up a lot of videos on YouTube. Watching streams is good. I'm using an application, Path of Building. Kind of a back-end app for fleshing out a build before you play it. And this works pretty well. Okay, so I've got this pretty well memorized. The only thing I got to do differently this time is remember to take Harness the Elements. I'm going to do that right after Marathon Runner. Yeah. Because I notice in the middle of Act 2, getting Frost Nexus to proc is kind of annoying. And it would be nice if we had some freeze build up there. Especially if I am missing some flat cold or good physical damage on the weapon at the time, which is often the case. Okay. Guys, we are about to start. Hold up. Is there any site that I can see what mods do what and which one? Yeah, that's PoEDB. PoEDB. I'm gonna link this Path of Building to you guys. We got a command there. I think I will set it up in the description of the YouTube stream as well. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, now live in the description. Quick bathroom break, and then we'll go.
Among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief. Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
Alright, we're back. Question in chat, why don't you take called shots for Sniper's Mark? We do as a 4th ascendancy point. It's not better than The dynamic of casting Freezing Mark in the middle of like trash in the campaign is, and just getting a quick Chilled Ground through Fangs of Frost. Freezing Mark, Fangs of Frost, one tap, Chilled Ground, blow everything up with a, you know, Whirling Slash. Twister, that's a lot better. My game like bugging out with the graphics. And also we're not crit. We're not focusing on crit until late anyway. Bossing damage in campaign is already high enough, again, so long as your weapon isn't garbage. The quality of your weapon through the campaign is pretty important. In my opinion, you basically swap weapons. I kind of like follow a 3-2-1 rule where it's like, I'm gonna probably swap my weapon, including off of bows, 3 times in Act 1, twice in Act 2, once in Act 3, and probably 0 times in Act 4.
It'll take a better snare than that to catch me.
Alright, we're off. Thought I have tutorials. I've fairly reliably been getting sub 1 hour Act 1s.
Let's track down this Miller.
I think if I work a little harder, I can get sub 50 minutes. Gotten like 55 minutes a couple times. Without like any super special drops. Maybe better than average weapon. Fastest speedrunners are, I think, like 40-minute Act 1. Their quick clear time compared to mine has a lot more to do with like just their ability to race. I'm not like a racer, but I have gotten a lot better at just practicing. It's something I just never really do usually. I think I am going to try to get a little better at it in PoE 2 than PoE 1. Oh god, I got some pretty bad loot there. That's funny, I should be doing Contagion. Oh god, such a good wand for Contagion start. Like if I was really good, I would obviously switch to Contagion right now. For the first half of Act 1 or whatever, getting that wand. But, I don't know, let me see if I can... Damn, my overlay's in the way. I forgot how that is.
Take a look.
Nope. Already scuffed run. Can't even swap.
Tools of the forge turned to
Welcome. I fear this land.
Whoa.
a songbird makes
I have really bad RNG on the spear choices.
Best watch her back.
Usually there's spear for like 33 to 1,000 or whatever, or 33 to 100. What is this? Also, like, SSF apparently is a lot of, like, specific, layouts. There's some RNG in it, but, like, this zone is a specific layout. I don't like, actually. Okay, I need some gold.
That's one crystal lit. More to come.
I hate starting with lightning arrow because I just don't ever do it. Wait, what? How do I have... Oh, no, that's right. Okay.
shot.
Okay, never mind.
Still. My pet's hunger.
Really? Yeah.
Rotten.
I'm like really bad at lightning arrow. I used to have no practice at it.
Swell. Still. Feed. Swell.
Wow.
Rotten.
I was gonna start over. It's so stupid because like 9 times out of 10 I don't have to do that. Maybe I should practice with contagion and all that stuff.
Good news.
I don't know. That's so annoying. We have to rely on some RNG to get the spear. Well, I don't even know why I'm logging into this character. Accident. Okay, try again.
Ranger! An outcast, lurking among the shadows of the... After her! Hunt her down! Quickly now!
It'll take a better snare than that to catch me.
The problem was there was a spear for trade, but the cheapest one was like over 200 gold, which means only a spear with 2 affixes, magic with 2 affixes was available. As long as it's just 0 or 1 affix, I can buy it. I think like one time ever I saw the vendor not even offer a spear for trade.
This is like no sickness I've ever seen. Let's track down this Miller. Another string to
Keep
my bow.
misclicking. What in the world? This must be the by far the worst start RNG. How far was that?
The journey has not been kind to you, Miller. Fury! I shall overcome.
Really? Hit by both of those? Okay.
Adapt and survive. Man or beast, they die the same.
Well done. Please come inside.
Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you. Anything take your fancy?
So there we go.
I'll find some use for that.
Ah.
Tools of the forge turned tools of war. These are dangerous times.
Well, I would like to get as a minimum sub 1 hour Act 1. Yesterday I was working a lot on Act 2 clear time and doing a little bit of Act 3, but yeah, it's Twister. Where I'm most comfortable.
Strange thing.
Oh, nice.
Feels alive.
I feel like these are definitely worth doing early, but this won't be available next league. It'll be something else.
That one crystal lit. More to come.
Oh. That is an improvement. Crit roll doesn't really matter. What? Oh my god. Actually, I never go north here.
Sleep. Invader! Be still! Feed!
Really?
Swell!
Did she do that? Lucky. Almost went straight up into the wall. That would have been bad. So here, if you put the twisters into the wall, they bounce back off and you get 2 hits at once.
Feed!
How do you magic with no speed or flat? Oh my god. I don't even know how to build that. Is it with the spear? Yeah. Which everybody's interested in league starting, I guess. Spear. What are the good spear starters? Really? Where the hell's the hut at? Oh, down here.
Home of the Grailwood Witch. What happened here?
Wow. Okay. Enough of that. Makes it die faster, I guess.
Corruption claims another victim.
What? What did I pick up?
Has
We could start
the
this
true
time.
light endured enough?
So like, I'm able to like that's a pretty extreme example of how strong Twister can be. It's like killing that mini boss is so fast. Not wearing any gear.
Face me! I know this place. The Crimson.
Yeah, I need killed if I don't have like any armor on at all.
Well, I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Oh. There we go.
Another for my collection?
What have we got? Anything take your
Could
fancy?
be ah shit, I forgot. Rare speed. Oh.
Deal.
How close am I? Can't buy it. Oh my god. Fail. Oh well. It's a weird layout.
Return to the earth.
What ironwood spear? Hope to get from that. Really? Okay, dude. Okay, sure.
Return to the earth.
Hmm. Fine. Wow, I definitely clicked that, but okay, if you say so. I cannot use it yet.
Another beacon up ahead. Return to death. Makes two.
Oh yeah, I gotta get Buckler at some point. You have SSF and PoE1? Yeah, we do. I don't play it though. Oh nice, free magic pack. Like that.
Prepare, persist, and overcome. It seems someone refuses.
I'm over leveled now. Usually one of the three locations in a tight quarter like this, so I'll be able to kill the boss really fast. There's another example of a boss that dies super fast, a Twister. Whirling Slash allows you to like ramp up your damage while also dodging attacks.
Rust away into nothing. Your war is long over.
Sorry, I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye? These are just some odds and ends of mine. It's beautiful. I accept.
Furious,
Good.
why would I? Here's what I got. That's a good one.
Wow, if I can get a socket, I would already have a lot of extra damage.
How is the clear? Anything take your
Crazy.
fancy?
Hi, do you stop after the
Good.
campaign or not? Well, today I'm going to be stopping in like an hour and a half. I'll either just do Act 1 again, or I'll continue to Act 2, I don't know yet.
The grim tangle.
I've been primarily focusing on Act 1 and 2 lately, a little bit of an Act 3.
The roots have grown like a...
It's the face.
Easy prey.
Magic or rare mobs here, what the hell? Ooh. What is this layout, bro? Oh, I'm not without Fangs of Frost yet. And underlevel a little here, but it's alright. It's pretty fast for that zone.
Quickly! My family is...
Better level in Cemetery anyway.
Seems as dead as this cemetery.
I would like that extra support gem he gives, but yeah. He's fast. Ooh, we got the iron ring. Needed that. Oh, well, I would have rather have flat, but max life is nice. Wow, found these really fast. Holy shit, this might be the fastest I've ever... To come into this zone at level 5 is pretty crazy.
The Praetor's wife must be in here somewhere.
I don't want the Regal Orb out of... Maybe I should have got the Regal Orb, I don't know. Yeah, probably should have leveled more out in the cemetery. Oh my god, another Iron Ring. Can't I... Wait, I can't ID it? How do I not have a... Scroll of Wisdom? Ooh. There we go. There's a big power spike here. Alright, we get chilled ground available. If I want it. Rare shoes that I can't ID. I still don't have movement speed boots. There's some rare mobs.
Always worth a peek.
Nice. I love strong boxes. Alright. Definitely port to town after I kill this. Come on, mini boss. Is it right here? Looks like it might be here. Nope. The nice thing about like going super fast earlier, this is a decent place to get some levels.
Quick and lethal.
A little under-leveled. Oh my lord, dude. You gotta be kidding me. Last place I checked. This always happens though. This is why you want to stay under-leveled, because sometimes it takes you forever to find the right thing. It's literally the last place I look. I hate it when this happens. Dude, I hate it. I hate it.
There's the next one.
Yeah, I didn't check here because I could tell it wasn't like the area expanded outward. Wait, why is that not releasing? I've never even seen this happen before. So this is hiding behind a league mechanic.
Stay light, stay alive.
There we go. Very real damage. Leveled 3 times in this zone. First look at parry gameplay.
You will never leave this place. My love, I call to you.
Yes, my beloved.
No escape.
No mana.
Nothing. My love, I call to you.
That unlucky timing.
Yes, my beloved.
Usually would have died a while ago.
Rather not break my back.
Crap, dude. I don't have any. Way too much. Okay.
Yes, I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Go, got the movement speed.
Thank you.
That's nice. That's a lot of nice gear.
I will treasure it.
I heard. Anything take your fancy? You'll survive well in that.
I actually really like this zone. I used to hate this zone so much, but it's a very well designed maze. It's one where like light radius would be so huge if you actually had it.
That makes 3.
You like trying to scout to see where the major open area is. It's kind of a pointless run. Is that really the edge there? Okay, that's the edge. Probably on the bottom side, but not guaranteed. That's not it. Left. It can't be bottom, there's not enough room. Yeah, you can see it's a major left, so I gotta go like far left and then downward. Probably. Well, no, never mind. That's how it is. Okay, down this, straight down this way and then upward left. Should be right here. Yep. It is. I used to hate this sound, but I kind of figured it out after a while.
You will have eternity to regret your intrusion here. Cut down. Your meaningless life ends now. These spirits are mine.
You got smoke, Raven.
Rend your soul. Rend your soul.
Arrogance, humbled by my hand.
She's taking a portal.
You my I must make them
Oops. Ah. There you go. Oh wow, he really skunked me here. I got the positional advantage now though. Not as big of a as I thought. Oh shit. Didn't even realize I was out of charges. This always happens on this guy. You end up with like no life, no charge. What? Well, okay. I should have ended so much sooner. 25 minutes, or 26 minutes, pretty good here for me.
What have we? Anything take your fancy?
Gotta... Nothing?
This.
Yes.
So if we are... Sorry, these are just some odds and ends of mine. It's beautiful. I accept.
Wait, what is 1317? It's attack
Another
speed.
for my collection. Thank you.
I look like a zombie. That's not good. I gotta work later.
Have the look of a hunter.
It seems something has tainted the bounty of Ogre.
I got plenty of sleep.
Face me!
I've kind of been focusing a lot on campaign runs, though. Yeah, I use spacebar sprint.
That is unlike any bird I've seen.
What in the world? Just didn't even hit that hard.
Escape. Scream all you like. It won't help you.
I haven't even thought about switching it off of spacebar. Oh my god. I'm a failure. I can't get a full Twister, cuz.
Not screaming anymore, are you?
Right. Oh, what the hell? We're going the wrong way. You can do that to kill trash if you want. I'm gonna get my other support gem before I do that. Thank you very much. Been kind of unlucky, I haven't dropped a random support gem at all.
Barely broke a sweat.
Last time I ran King of the Mist, I had the most efficient version of this
What's
layout ever. I had like a dream layout for this last time I ran it.
watching me?
Doesn't that usually happen? Oh. Do I believe Deadeye is its spirit invoker? Yeah.
Cultists.
Oh, for like
Tool is an
pretty much all aspects of the game, yeah. This is especially true for bossing and like leveling. Alright, where are they at? Straight up. There. There. Okay. Kind of spread out.
submit. Barely broke a sweat.
Like that.
That voice.
Don't have an amulet
Why
yet.
do I feel like I've heard it before?
Pretty garbage amulet though. Am I using any tool? No, I'm not. Although I guess I should, huh? Did it tell you the likeliest direction to go? Like even for like where the correct route is. The heck, dude? Yeah, that's a good idea. I might start looking into it. Anime princess? Okay. Alright, this is not a very good layout. I did find the final zone quickly, but
Another one
I'm
spotted.
stuck on this shit. Can't find the other rituals.
Wind at my back and prey in my sights. This'll
Oh.
do nicely. 4 and counting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Had a lot worse than that. That's kind of middle of the road. You can spend a lot of time in this zone, but you know, if you come here under-leveled, it's not so bad. Finally dropped a mirror, 107 sacred orbs, 4 locks. Well, that's deserved.
Submit.
Do you guys find the King of the Mist fight to be kind of long or difficult? How did that hit me? I'm doing surprisingly little damage here. Oh my god. Spending way too many flash charges. He's in a good position though, if I can hold him here. Really? Fuck off. Come on. That's so unlucky. I can't. Okay. I thought I could at least, maybe, you know, get him one more time with the parry, but no, apparently not.
Return swift as an arrow.
Hunting Spirit, the big base now.
Stay light, stay alive.
It wasn't so bad, I guess.
Thank you.
At least he's honest about
I
being...
don't. It's in my. I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Hmm.
Sorry,
Buy that. Yuck.
I will treasure it.
This hooded one. Here's what I got. You
Oh,
are
nice. Yeah, that actually is worth. You.
Oi, what would you like?
Not the best.
Don't want the whole town.
Yes. I suppose I can let that one go.
Ooh, some nice gear upgrades. So I've now replaced my weapon 3 times. There's the first base and the second base and the hunting spear base, so that's pretty good. I'm generally not going to replace my weapon more than 3 times. Again, one of those times being going off of bows, which is like first or second zone, I guess. Wow, found this quickly. This zone is always either like super fast or super annoying. It's never in between. Depends on if you find that loot along the way or not. Oh, this might be the wrong way. No. Mine, it's the right way. Bit of a weird layout. Boom! How much damage that does? I think this zone is like locked into SSF because the quest is always straight south, pretty much. A little bit east of here, but like literally every time. Watch it not be this time. Actually, this is already looking a little strange. Okay, that was looking strange. Watch it not be south this time. Oh my god. Usually it's north or south from the start. So this really just happened. I guess like 10 times in a row it's been south for me, and this time it's north. How is this not the end of the zone yet? What in the world? Gotta be closer to the beginning. Oh, it's Strongbox here. Thought I missed that. Alright, I'm kind of in disbelief of what I'm seeing here. I don't... Probably one of my very best zones, but apparently it's Wow, that's fucking crazy. That's actually west of the starting zone. That's... I've never ever seen it west of the starting zone. It's technically west of the starting zone.
Barely broke a sweat.
That is insane. You can see where the door is, and you can see this is literally west of it. And this is way north of the starting zone. Usually the boss zone is due east, not northeast. Feels like doubly screwed up.
Ranger, you have been sentenced to death.
That execution.
Thanks for the cheat sheet, bro.
The guillotine drops. You tower. Rip your damn throat out.
The axe edge is dulled. Count Geonor's mongrel is no longer.
Oh gosh, so easy for Twister. Sometimes I kite him up to this zone. It's really easy.
The village.
I think
I'll
Finn makes
pass on
fun
the
of my
song.
Oh,
but
I like
that
this
ought to
one.
get her off my back.
Nope, nope, nope.
It isn't.
You found my tool. Take a look.
Probably not doing... Oh. No, not better. That's some solid damage. Wait, do I have to... I don't have to actually accept that, huh? Hopefully they increase a bit of currency in Axe and PoE2 as well. See, they might. Alright, so I need to be level 14 before the boss. Means usually I'm level 12 right here, so I'm like pretty underleveled. It's a good leveling zone, though. Exalts are already kind of numerous in Act 1. They don't drop hardly at all later on, though, which is weird. You know, actually, I'll get the support gem. I'm short a support gem right now.
I shall overcome. Quick and lethal.
Miss it? Oh, I missed it. Shit. What? I definitely engraved that. Oh. I just engraved 2 of them. Great. I see. Right. Right. Awesome. Well, I'm missing, Ice Bite. Where else did I get one? I must have got one randomly. Leveled.
It's a cowardly wolf that hides in his den. The hawk circles its prey.
Wait, does this really do this to me? It's like 1 out of 10 times. It's... Oh my god. Freaking crap, dude. I don't know how to know if it's after this bridge or before it. Wait, that's so much backtracking I gotta do. I almost scouted it too.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity.
Safe from corruption.
Chaos Orb. I mean, that looks like some respectable single target, doesn't it?
I shall put you down.
Off-screen leveling. No, what in the world? What the heck? It's crazy. What? I got knocked down there? Oh my god. That's crazy. I should not have been knocked down there. I call BS. Actually, I need to kill that guy. Got some XP problems. So I need half a level in the final zone. That's kind of annoying. Should be able to find it, but get at least like 1 or 2 magic packs in here. Being too anxious about the next patch? Where are the monsters at, dude?
Meet your end.
Getting scammed. The worst part of this run is the end, because I ain't level 14 yet. That's a problem. So I wouldn't technically have to be level 14 to do this boss, but that's pretty shitty though. God, dude. What? This has never happened to me before. This has actually never happened to me before. Okay. Guess I'll do this and this. What is the war? Alright, finally, enough mobs are down here. Man, I was so unlucky with everything. With monsters in these zones. Wait, what is this? What is going on? Oh, that was the last checkpoint. Wait, what? That's weird. Can't make any sense of that. Okay. Some very particular things I gotta do here, like that, that. 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 And really, fucking thing. Okay. Oh, I was doing a good time, but
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
what the hell? What?
Many have tried.
So fucked. Okay.
Easy prey.
Okay, dude.
No escape.
There.
Oriana, open the cage. Release
All
the
right.
beast. Give me what you promised.
I think not. I expected so much more from you. Since you are too weak to do
I forgot to
the job,
upgrade my flask
I'll find
before
someone
coming
who
out here.
will. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore. How dare you abandon me after all I've given you?
Freezing gale. Requiem on high. I will take out your heart.
What is he doing?
Freezing gale.
Well, how's that single target damage, guys? Apparently didn't need the life flask. Oh yeah, I forgot to upgrade Twister. Oh my god.
Clear your
Should be level 3 or 4 Twister by now.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana,
Re-all elemental
used
is
it
nice.
against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found
56. Alright, it's 56 minutes. It's
messages from the
alright.
desert.
Can you skip this phase and get the loot?
Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish.
I don't know how to skip this phase.
We must make haste.
Rather not threat
Let us
my back.
return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
do that here.
Affliction, betrayal. The count.
Well, my lady.
Thank you.
Sand. As far as the eye can.
High end.
Lightning res, but order to town them back. Yeah, I don't know. I actually need to find that little special camp. Here, I guess.
Easy prey.
Alright, this is Frost Nexus. There. I had freaking level. Got a level 5 Twister, and I had level 2 Twister the whole time. Freaking 80. Yeah, I don't spend much time killing mobs. Watch this, you can actually rig this to make this fight super easy.
The leader, up there.
How freaking hard I hit that guy.
An entire pack.
I did that every time now.
Rotations. Good
It's so
riddance.
funny. Get smoked. Ripple res? That's crazy.
I like to keep moving.
All left without looting. Yeah, it's probably the best thing. Because it's just so slow.
Your appetite. Do not wander.
Who goes there? I only.
Wow, that's really good. Holy crap. Nice. Percent fizz is better, but probably percent fizz and flat cold. That's a very high cold roll. Wow. This level.
Fight to the last.
I don't think it's actually that much more damage than my current one though, but the speed is very nice.
Something's wrong.
The Hall for glory.
Don't want the
What am
whole
I doing
town on my
again?
back. It appears the Farad'n have been busier than the Ardura expected.
2 hits to small enemies to get the freezing ground. It's pretty nice.
The wilds are my weapon. In my sights.
I especially like killing mobs here because you get the blacksmith whetstones, which is a lot of damage, extra damage, if you find a good weapon. And there's so many mobs. There's like some sort of like massively elevated drop rate.
Fools. What were the Farad'n thinking?
You can see I no longer need to parry enemies to drop chilled ground. At least for like small white health monsters. For bosses I would still need to use it. But my weapon is pretty good at the moment. It'll fall off a bit, which is why I want to take freeze. Threshold? Or freeze buildup, rather. Here pretty soon.
Another beacon. Almost done. An easy trophy.
Nope. Doing that. That was a fast couple levels. It's got a whole lot more Twister damage. And that is more damage. Wow. Nice. Is that not freezing? Why the wing spear is struggling to freeze?
It seems people were still alive down here when the entrance was sealed. Barely broke a sweat.
Usually it's straight north, basically. Where is it? Here we go.
Insane? I'll show you insane! Burn, burn, burn!
Best you start talking.
Pretty easy.
Rather not break my back.
I mean, if you didn't know any better, you'd say a single target is the best thing about the bit. It's better than anything about it.
Time, I'll unburden you.
Regal? No Regal.
Need some brows as long as you like.
Oh my god, that's even better.
I hope it
18 to 33? I think that's better. 18 to 33? Oh, I guess it's not. Wow. Huh. Usually the best is percent fizz and
Let us see. You have your orders.
and attack speed. Let me see if my I don't understand why the chill or the freeze chance went down so hard. From swapping from my previous sphere to the new one.
Nowhere to run.
Isn't there supposed to be a checkpoint right here? Valhalla is usually south and then winds up north, like something like this. But I'm not seeing it. The layout seems different to me than usual. Okay, what the hell? Why is that happening? Okay, that is some weird shit. Whatever. No chilled ground for me. What is this route? I'm going backwards from normal. I must have missed the invitation. I've never seen anything like this layout. So confused. I have absolutely no idea where to go for either. I mean, I guess northeast is probably right for the final area, but not for Balbala. No idea. This might be it. Terrible. Waste of time. I think this is more than twice as much time as it's taken me ever to find either of the proper zones. But especially to find the end. I've never had to walk even. I feel like the straight shot from the beginning to the end is usually half the distance is what I just traveled.
I shall overcome.
Never seen anything like that. I guess Balbala's back here? Nothing else makes any sense. Okay.
Seems these doors were to remain closed.
I know a lot of people have trouble on this boss. Usually this boss is a joke. Me. Gonna get frozen immediately. Oh, okay. She had dodged the last massive hit. She would have died right there. Usually there's no mechanics I have to deal with at all. So that's awkward.
So that's my reward for freeing you. A murder attempt and an old coin.
Shotgun doesn't work if you're super close. Yeah, I mean, if you're like inside the target's hitbox, it's not good. You will find the right distance after doing it a few times. You don't need to be like super far away, but
Hold them back while I open the gate.
Forward!
Advance with me. There are 2 more gates we must open.
okay. A little over 3 or almost 2 levels below the zone.
The enemy
Need more time. Prepare yourself.
If we can allow the caravan through all 3 gates, my warriors will swarm them under. Onwards! Give these demons quarter!
Come on.
By my count, just one more.
Oh. Or no, I need... What do I need? I need a Regal. I need a Regal or an Essence. It's literally the wrong way. Oh my god.
The final gate is broken! We must continue our advance!
Noxious Second.
Eh? Shaman-Ra? How is this possible?
New to PoE needs some tips on being good.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sekemas disgraced me. Left my corpse to rot in the sand. This time, we choose war.
Oh, I like the build for leveling. Deadeye's like really easy leveling.
We shall finish this, but not today.
Make haste. He must not escape.
I'll never forget being at ExileCon 2 and fighting this boss and like dying 7 times to it with the like white magic gear they gave me on a lightning arrow Deadeye or something.
We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the camp.
Scuffed build. Hold on, I just gotta double check schedule. Okay.
I could do without the attention.
So, take your time. I'll unburden you.
Y'all know what 15% movement speed is, dude? Oh, my Fangs of Frost was underleveled, like massively. Alright, this one we always get Freezing Mark. Can't use it yet. Gum.
Don't want the whole town on my back.
Ah, yes.
Geth's probably the best place to go first, right? Because you get the 2 levels. I'll hit sprint faster.
Seems there's a meeting at the main cart.
Yeah, now it's 2 hits instead of 3 to freeze an enemy. Emerald. That's random. Emerald?
Face me.
Huh. Faster than normal. Two separate magic packs? Holy XP. Or wait, I think it's rare and magic.
Barely broke a sweat.
What? What even hit me there? Dude, what? Alright, I'm just gonna die here. I don't know what is... Oh, that's a terrible place to die. So far back. Apparently there's like a bunch of invisible projectiles on this map that I can't see. Wow. I hate this zone, trying to find this mini boss. So annoying. Is this it? Okay. Sometimes this boss takes not much damage.
All these.
Whoa, we got some sprint speed. Feel that speed. One more level of all the speed. Yeah, what's some of your guys' favorite leveling builds? Ass? What? Okay, we get a topaz ring, please. Killing Palm, Falling Thunder. Does that work out alright? Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is the exit point, I think. Maybe? No? Uh-oh.
I shall overcome.
I can't even remember what this does.
Barely broke a sweat.
Armor? Okay.
Saw that coming.
I mean, I'm still missing jewels.
Nature rewards the fruit of
I guess this spot is alright XP. Oh hell, I got 2 support gems. Holy. Let's see, maim. And okay, now I'm caught up before Act 3. I'm lucky I didn't get knocked over there. Ay, ay, ay. Shitty layout. What is this layout? This better not be a dead end right here, I swear to God.
in my sights.
I was this close to going the exact perfect pathing. Am I speedrunning? No. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to be speedrunning. But I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to get better. My best Act 2 time is like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Sins of the mother.
How did that not? Excuse me, sir.
This, I ask. Few deserve such a fate.
Lost. Death. Thank you.
It is max speed.
Not the most peaceful way to go, but her pain is.
How can I?
Who goes? Take your time. I'll unburden you.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of better.
As you wish. I hear you. Browse as long as you like.
I could do without the attention.
Hey, Snoo. Yep. Check the description of the video of the stream. See the PoE2 POB I'm working on. Oh wow, that's a pretty nice build. People are doing runs. Do they unlock the Abyss League mechanic? Normally or not?
I've never seen such death. Bones stacked. Last one's in sight.
I'm 4 levels below this zone. Alright. Get some pretty efficient XP then.
That's 6. Job done.
Finally.
Patience.
Wave a Mary.
Face me.
2 magic packs? Light easy wait, thanks for that sub. Nobody know if people normally unlock Abyss mechanic?
So much ash.
Visually, such a cool ass build. Hey man, functionally it's not bad. It is definitely not a one button build though. Deaths, I've died like 3 times I think. 4 times. I died twice in the same zone a few minutes ago. Before that, I think it was one death, maybe. I need the wolves. Where are the wolves? It is pretty satisfying, the whole parry thing, once you actually get used to it. Wait, that's not even a wolf. How did I drop that? What? Alright, I'm now going this way to get some freeze build-up. This is the first major deviation to what I was doing before. Sir? Sir? I'm gonna hit that. Wait, what? Did I literally just get, like, tier 9 accuracy? Oh my god. To actually hit a prefix. Wow, this is maybe the fastest I've ever gotten to the bone pits before. That's a little alarming. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm supposed to have freezing mark right now. I don't have it. That's alright. Free shocked ground? What?
You're free of his influence. Now yield. If I ever
Wow.
see another necromancer,
First
I won't be
unique.
needing these anymore.
Greetings.
I hear you. Browse as long as you like.
What is this? Let's see. First of all, this is probably gonna be better. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Take your time. I'll unburden you.
Get off of mana. Whoa. Alright, we got new potential.
May it serve you well.
Actually, no. It's never gonna be worth it.
Welcome.
Yeah, we could do, we'll end the stream today on Trials to Chemist. I need another Artificer Orb. Don't have one, do I? Yui Zone with a 37 player raid. Hey, thank you, thank you.
I will serve.
How's it going, dude? Good timing. Even when I'm trying to go fast, I had a time to give you a shout out.
Go with the winds.
Trials to Chemist, 1 level under leveled. Should be fine.
I've never met a challenge I couldn't overcome.
Spear with Chaos, reroll accuracy? No, that's not worth risking that. No way in hell. Sure, if the Chaos Orb automatically targeted the accuracy roll, but it doesn't. It does not. You ready to wrap up on PoE 1? Waiting for the news. Yeah. You and everyone else.
Swift magnificence.
Relish your mortality.
I like loot. Silver keys. I like looting. Oh, I thought it was something else.
A great challenge overcome.
Oh, can't go that way. Terrible floor. Under attack, we've been raided. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Alright, thank you. Thanks again for the raid. Much appreciated. I'll see you more on the PoE 2 train soon. A merchant is here? I never take that. Am I still not able to use it? Alright, you should not actually do Trials Chemist to level 22. Because that's when you unlock Freezing Mark. You should have Freezing Mark now. And I'm probably not even going to level up in the whole thing.
Good riddance.
I've been watching Jimmy Dore. Actually not much lately, no. He fell off my algorithm, I guess. Actually, that is better because I'm gonna want lightning res. Speaking of lightning res, holy, a perfect implicit.
Too weak, too slow. Need more time.
What is your philosophy on how you approach PoE 2? Well, I always try to go as fast as I can, generally speaking. All about that speed. But I also would like a game that's not super unsufferably fast. I miss the pacing of games like Diablo 3 Vanilla. I remember like Spin to Win, Diablo 3 Vanilla. I remember it felt like it was really fast, but actually looking back at footage, it's not that fast. I like getting a whole bunch of keys on the first Ascendancy. Feels way too dank, dude. Oh my god. Is an improvement. A definite improvement. I'm already set for the boss with that sucker there. Ooh. Yeah, it feels like a Pandora's box effect a little bit. Can't go slow ever again. I really enjoyed watching Talkative try to fight the whole community on speed and pace of the games.
Too weak, too slow.
How was that?
That was close.
Inspiring.
That is unbelievably good to me. Actually, no, because it's missing life, but damn. Damn! The recovery rate? Or deflection? Actually, that body armor is... The stats are crazy high on that. But it's not really the greatest stats in the world. Still a lot better than what I have.
Beware of the burst.
Actually, I want to see if I can... Oh, I can, okay. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to do that or not.
Not yet.
I win.
You were no match for me.
Alright. Well, 1 hour and 44 minutes.
My back.
In this bitch. Hunting spear. Actually, this might literally be an upgrade. I finally got this. Okay, this goes here. Oh yeah. That. Forgot these two. Kind of important. There we go.
Rest a while.
Oh well, I mean, each to their own. I'm not terribly annoyed. Or rather, I can overlook. Like if I think you're like mildly annoying for whatever reason, if you make good points, I can overlook that. You know, like I'm mildly insufferable, right? But if I make good points, then you guys can overlook it, right? Same thing. Gloves. Give me better gloves. Holy heck, dude. Nope. No way that's good, right? I'm rich. I'm rich. Freaking energy shield. Alright. Guys, that's it for the stream today. What do you think? Any last words? You think without Chris, the PoE franchise is being challenged? Oh, I think it was better off with him in there. I would prefer... I like the era where they had, you know, a strong vision, so to speak. That glove is definitely an upgrade. Wow, it's literally like better plus flat fire, just straight up. Life leech for free. I'm gonna hold that. Actually, I might want that later. I'm gonna want that later too.
Young one, I've got some. I'll ask Shambrin about this one.
I hear you.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Need something? No need
More
to rush.
more boots. Maybe?
Ready.
Nope.
Take care.
Rather have fire. Actually, I kind of want stun runs. Fuck it. I'd rather have armor anyway. Hey. Alright, I'm going to take this because it's pretty crazy.
Here we are.
Triple res, though. I mean, triple res, though. Real quick, I'll just show you guys what Freezing Mark looks like. Did they get Chris back? Well, that's I mean, that's not a possibility, really. Looking forward to my build in 0.5. Thanks, Morpheus. It's definitely, there's definitely going to be a build.
This valley folly is not natural.
What? I can't even use it. Oh my god. So annoying. Hate it. I hate it.
Greetings.
Time to learn something new.
Really?
Greetings.
Time to learn something new.
Am I even able to use everything? Hey. No. The wrong way. Oh, this speedrun's ruined. Underground. No waypoint. Oh my god. It took me forever to get back there, and I have to do this garbage again. So now what should happen is I start with freezing mark, and then instantly frozen, and then I get ice bite and freezing marks damaging just so much damage immediately. Alright, boom, boom. Now, imagine how much damage this Twister does when I got Ice Bite and Freezing Mark buffs. These are both basically like 25 or 30% gainage extra. It's absolutely crazy. You just walk up, boom, boom, boom. Alright, and if I want to attack, I can. Otherwise, I can just be like running around.
That must be where they're coming from.
Oh, here's a good place to do it.
Kill them and it closes.
Wait, how did I not? Okay. And that is just doing insane damage.
An easy trophy.
It's so easy to keep chilled ground because they take like extra freeze threshold, or it lowers their freeze threshold and makes it so like they get frozen at half-life or whatever. So it's just so good. And then when we combine that with these points here, I mean, it just gets ridiculous. It's like you're just one-tapping enemies at that point. So yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I'm already kind of going late here. Actually, I don't even really have time to raid anybody, or else I'm gonna be late. So, guys, thank you for checking out the stream early. We'll be back on tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more, and we'll do some fresh runs and continue. But you got to see quite a bit of this. You can watch the playthrough over again. Everything up through freezing mark. Anyway. So it's a really nice power spike when we get there. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys